Is everything... Alright, well, I'm gonna go that's working. Cool. Okay. Now... I think with where we left off... I need these now. Alright. So we need to go out, and then we need to go... Yeah. I know where we're going. This way. Here we go. Just started streaming right now, like about 2.5 minutes ago. I'm going to try to finish this before I have to go to bed tonight, so see how it goes. Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can just run over there. I think... Did you fight the snake in the library yet? Which would be the second time you see it. Somebody said I have to kill a snake, but where's the snake? Gotcha. Okay. That would be... Okay. That would be this way. Second snake would be... Fastest way to get there from here would be through... It's this way, I believe. I think it's the door that's locked in the same door where you had to put the key down. The duplicate key that was a trap. Like at the beginning of the game. Over here. I think it's over here. Yeah. I think it's at the door at the end of this hallway. This one. Which I think you need the helmet key. Some key you need to get in here. So as long as you have this key, this is where the snake is. You come in here, and then it's at the end of this room. Like the snake will spawn in around here. Whenever you run past here, it'll chase you this way, and then you just come down here and fight it. And then whenever you kill it, the book that you need will be down here. Oh no, you're good. It don't bother me. The helmet key. Helmet key. Helmet key. Where was the helmet key? Where did I get the helmet key? You said yesterday you haven't been to the courtyard, which means it would have to be in the mansion somewhere. Helmet key, helmet key, helmet key. There was a key in the PlayStation. This would be PlayStation. Hang on, I'm gonna go get something to drink real quick. Alright, I have returned. I will save it. Hang on. Copy. Okay, I will save it, and I will do that. The key, I think, if you haven't been to the courtyard, the only other thing that I can think of is if you... Do you have to go through the courtyard to get to the spider area? I don't think so. The residence. No, I think you have to go to the courtyard area. Yeah. I think it has something to do with a plant. Sure. Can't go through here. You still there? Oh, you're good, bro. It's all good. My mic acts up all the time too, so I know what you mean. Where am I? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh shit. Oh, you're good. My cat used to do that shit all the time. When I got my cat, she would chew up like any cord that she possibly could find. I went through literally, I don't know how many, like 3 or 4 HDMI cords in like a month because she kept chewing them up.
You're a bit of a mess up. Chris, take a piece of the action.
What am I doing here? Okay. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, I feel you, bro. I know how you feel. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Oh yeah, that door. Oh, okay, so you did that. So you're still at like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, oh, shit. Um, fuck. I'm trying to even think about. Where do you go after you pick up that key? Oh, what is the key that you pick? So you put the duplicate key down there, right? So what key is that? If you did you examine the key? Okay. So the original key, the key that you picked up and put in that you picked up from the duplicate one, that key goes to like, it unlocks a couple doors, but you can examine it because when you flip it over, it's got like a it'll either be a chest piece or like it'll be some kind of like armor type key. Yeah, it'll say mansion key. Is it like a purplish color or whatever? Yeah, so look at it in your inventory and then examine it. I have never used a knife in this game. I guess you can use it, but it's not like it's not going to do much. Um. Oh, okay. So are you looking at the key? Can you rotate the key to look at the other side of it? Is there a picture on the other side of it? Okay, so if you examine it, if you have the armor key, so I don't know which doors are labeled armor key doors. So now what I would recommend you doing is if you just look around your map and any doors that you have locked, just kind of run around and you'll know if you have the right door. It'll unlock it automatically. And then whenever you're done with the key and you can't use the key anymore, it'll tell you. It'll be like, "Hey, this key has no further use. Do you want to discard it?" And then you can just throw it away because you're not going to need it anymore. You just Oh yeah, no, you're good. You just need to. I don't know what specific rooms the armor key unlock. So you just need to run around to a couple locked doors that you couldn't get in before and keep unlocking them until you can't use that key. But like if you find a door that you use to unlock it, do what? There's an engraving of a what? Yeah. It goes to so I'm trying to think of where this key goes to. It might go to a couple different doors because downstairs locks and knobs. Okay, let me see here. I think... Oh, okay. So I don't know if you know, but the regular zombies, have you just been like killing the zombies as you're coming across them? Okay. So you can, that's okay, but it's going to cause a problem for you later because what's going to happen, the way this game works, right? This game is very, it's not like the other Resident Evil games where you can just kind of run around and just start shooting whatever the hell you want to it. You got to kind of be a little strategic about what you do. So like the zombies that walk, a lot of the time you don't need to really run up close enough. You can get them to try to attack you and then you can just run around them. But it takes like timing to do it. But what you're doing is whenever you're killing these zombies, if you don't get a critical hit and their head explodes, or you don't set their body on fire, which you have to have another item to do that anyway, so you can only do it so many times. But if you just regularly kill them, they'll come back later on. Like after a while, they'll come back to life, but they'll be a little bit stronger and they'll be running, so they'll be faster too. Yeah, so you're doing the right thing. So any of the red doors, you need to take that key to and see if that key works on it. That key will work for multiple doors. Whenever you can't use that key anymore, it'll tell you. It'll be like, this key has no further use. Do you want to throw it away or whatever? And then you just throw it away. You don't need it anymore. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hang on. I think I know where you are actually. Um, can I get out of here? Is this gonna let me get out of here? Let me see if I can leave. Hang on. I know where you are. It's a puzzle. Is it a room with like, it's just a square room and it's got 4 nights in it? So it's a puzzle. So if it's killing you, just leave the room and then come back in. Oh, you might have to push the button again. I don't. So it's a puzzle. So the four statues. There's a way you can, I think you have to interact with the pedestal in the middle of the room first, and then the four statues will move out and you have to push them in a certain order, because when you push one it could move either that one and another one at the same time, so you have to move them in the correct pattern to get them all to go back in their spots. But there's a hint. So the wall where you push that switch before, there's a hint on the wall. The four pictures of the knights that are on the far wall, I think that's supposed to be like the hint on how, what order you do it in, is the order of their weapons that they're holding in the pictures. So then you would correspond it to which knights are standing in the room. But I am currently running back that direction. I think I'm going the right way. I know where you're at. I just... Oh, that's over here. Yeah, so don't push the button yet when it asks you to. Okay, so yeah, now the four pictures on the wall from the first one all the way to the next one, you need to see which knight is holding what weapon. And then you need to turn around, and whatever knight in the first picture that's holding the first weapon, I think that's how it works, but you can, if you just kind of start messing around with it and like pushing the statues, you can see which statues interact with which ones. I'm almost there. Oh, it's just... Yeah, there you go. So you gotta move all four of them. There's 4 knights in the room. You have to move all 4 of them, but so one of them might move just one, but then you could go move another one, and that one will move the other one across the room too. So it's a puzzle. You gotta just sit here and kind of keep moving them around until you get them all pushed against the wall at the same time. When they're all pushed up against the wall, then you can push that switch and you can get the item in it. Yeah. All 4 of the knights have to be pushed against the wall for you to be able to progress. It's on the 2nd floor, gotcha. Okay, so it's in this way. Yeah, so let me see here. I think it's the shield one, and then the axe. Yeah. So I'm in the room. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this too, because I can't move the statues back out. All 4 of them are? Okay, cool. So now you should be able to go push that button, and yeah. So the one, or not the one on the one where it turned on that trap before, if all 4 statues are against the wall, you should be able to push that button now, and it should raise the gate. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's all you need in this room. But there are different things, so like, because I've only beaten this game one time, and this was like maybe a year or 2 ago. But like, there's stuff that I am recognizing that I'm doing in this playthrough that didn't happen the first time I played this. So you could do stuff and have different impacts than I do. I'm just showing you how I figured out how to do things. Yeah. Yeah, see that girl? Are you talking to her? Or is it like a cutscene? She got like short brown hair. Yeah, see, that hoe. Bro, she's fucking dead in my game, and I don't know what I did to kill her, but she's fucking dead now. She didn't die the first time I played this, but I literally just ran into a random ass room because I didn't know what I was doing, and she was just dead. Yeah, so you can, I guess, depending on in what order you do things, and like, if you even come across certain items, I guess, would depend on like who you interact with and who survives through this. So apparently you can beat this and you can be the only survivor, or you could beat it and have like two survivors or something like that. So I have no idea, but this is definitely, though, this one took me the most getting used to, because like the other Resident Evils aren't really like this. Like the first two for PS1 were like this, or maybe the first three, where it's kind of like you got to memorize where areas are and what items go to what and stuff. Like all the newer ones, you can kind of just, it's on a set path and you just, it's more action than it is horror nowadays. But oh yeah, there's no problem. Yeah, yeah, that wolf metal. You probably won't be doing that for a little while, cause you still have to go. You're gonna have to go to like the courtyard, and there's quite a bit you still have to do before you even get to that part. Oh, in the graveyard? Yeah, yeah. Blue gemstone. Oh, well, you can pick it up if you want to. So it's gonna go to. I don't know if you have access to that area or not yet. Probably where it goes over. Okay, if you're in the room with the typewriter, right, where you're picking up the blue gemstone. So that blue gemstone, if you're looking at your map, you're gonna go out the door, the top door, into that long ass hallway. Yeah, to go through into the hallway the hallway that you first encountered a zombie at when you first started playing this. Well, it's just gonna give you, so it doesn't matter. I think it's just gonna give you some shotgun ammo. I think that's what the blue one does. Okay, so okay. Tell me when you pick it up and then I can show you. It's not like, oh, I'm on the first floor. Okay, so you're gonna go to not the door that leads back into the main hall, but the other door, the one next to the fireplace. Yeah, so go through that door, and then when you go through that door, go up. It'll be the door, like as soon as you go through the door, you're gonna go up, and it's immediately to the left. It's like right across the hall from the door you're gonna be coming through. It should be like once you go through that door that you went to next to the fireplace, there should be a door practically like right across the hall from where you came through. Okay, so then instead of doing that, you need to go. It's locked from the other side. Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get you to the other side, which would be that way. So, okay, so you need to go back to the room. Can you go to the all the way at the end of the hall that you're in? To the, I guess if you're facing the door to the left, where that dead body of your teammate is. Yeah, okay, so the other end of the hallway, yeah. Go all the way to the other end of the hallway past where you came into this area at. Okay, so can you go in the door next to the left of him? Okay, so after that, just follow that area, go up the stairs, and go through that door. Okay, now, when you come in here, go to the, don't go straight, go to the right. Okay, so is the door that's right in front of you, or should be right in front of you, is that one locked still? Okay, cool. So, you should be able to run down some stairs at the end of this. If you're in the room I think you're in, you should be able to run down some stairs. And then down the stairs, right around the corner of the stairs, that's a save room with an item box you need to if you need it at the moment. If not, run past that to the end of the hallway and just go through the door at the end of the hallway. Okay, you're good. Okay, so you need to go to the one on the right. I don't think you can go in. I think you need an old key to get into it. It should, like, if you interact with it, it'll just be like you can probably get in here with a certain key or something like that. Oh, okay. Um, but you need to go into the door that's at the end of the hallway. So just fake shotgun. Oh, yeah, yeah, I know where you're at. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's fake shotgun. Are you still going to for the blue gemstone? So if you're facing, no, go to the right, and then take it. Start going to the right, and then halfway down there will be a turn where you can take a left, and there will be a door. I don't know if it's unlocked for you or not, but that's where the blue gemstone goes. You need a yeah. It's like a short, really short hallway. Oh, well, I guess I could be running this way with you. Is it? Oh, are you in a bathtub room? So that's good. If you knock their heads off, they won't come back. If you just regularly kill them and they just bleed out, later on they will come back at some point and get back up. But they'll be faster. Yeah. Oh, you're good. Tennessee. Oh, bro, man, that whole when the pandemic thing happened, bro, everybody and their fucking mama wanted to live here. Like, it's so much more populated here now. Oh, well, it. When I was growing up, there wasn't that many people here, bro. Like, it was more of a, like, if you were going on vacation, it was kind of somewhere to come hang out. But I moved for like 2 years to North Carolina for a while and then came back, and everything was different. There's drastically more people than there normally is. Like, it's crazy.
I'll investigate this area a little further.
Where? Hang on a second. I'm climbing a ladder. Where are you at? of the mansion, second floor. Same start as the gemstone. Gotcha. And you're going. You're at stairs? Same side. Oh, you're at stairs. Got you. Oh, yeah, yeah, you're at the top. Okay, okay. Yeah, I know where you are. Well, what. So, you took the gemstone. What items do you have, right? Do you still have the key? That armor key? Okay, so the jewelry box. You still have the gemstone? The blue one? Oh, oh, okay. So go to. You're in that room. So you need to go. I would just go to. If you're still in the gemstone room, the fastest way for you to get there, to be honest, is going to. Oh, well, you unlock that door. So just, yeah, go back to the main hall and go back downstairs and come back into the same room you're in and then go into the other door by the fireplace again. If you unlocked that door, you should just be able to go back through this door then instead of running all the way around. But even if you have to run all the way around, I can tell you where to go. Oh, sorry. I thought you could hear me this whole time. My bad. I didn't even know my mic was muted. Oh yeah. Okay. So whenever you get grabbed by I think just a regular zombie and dogs, maybe sometimes, but whenever you get grabbed, I think it's R2. Um, But it's one of those buttons, if you hit it, then like either your daggers that you're picking up or your flash grenades, you'll either stab them or shove one in their mouth, and then you can shoot it if it's a grenade and it'll blow them up. But it's a defense thing, so instead of like if you get grabbed by a zombie, it's a guaranteed they're going to bite you, like you're going to take damage. But if you have one of these things, it gets you out of taking damage. It's like a defense, one-time use, gets you out of a situation. It's all good. It's all good. You don't have to use them. It's just one of those. It might be R2, I think. But yeah, it's more for if you get grabbed by something. But I mean, it's not a necessity. You don't have to use it. the initials in alphabetical order. Yeah, I'm still here. Oh, you can, see, I don't, there's 3 different jewelry boxes. Just try examining it. It might have something on it you can use. Or, like a switch or something on it. Oh, you should have to be able to examine something else on the box and it open, I would assume. Oh shit. Okay. So, what do I do in here? Do what? Oh yeah, I'm here. Okay. The oh, for the blue gemstone, yeah, you should be. If you're on the bottom and you picked it up, you should go through that door. Yes, go to the. When you go through the door, go to the left where the body is, go through that door, and then run to the end of that hallway and go up the stairs. Yeah. And then when you go through that door, you should be able to take a right. And then there should be a door directly right of you that you should be able to go through. And then you just run to the end of that hallway, go downstairs. Yes. And when you go downstairs, you can run to the end of that hallway and go to the door at the very end of that hallway. No, okay, so once you go through the door, then take a right. Go right, don't go straight down the hall. And then when you take a right, you should be able to take a left to a small hallway that has a door as well. And that's where the one straight ahead, I believe, is the one that you unlock, right? You click on it and it's like you have unlocked this door. Okay, okay. Yeah. So there'd be a statue of a lion, I think, or a tiger one, and you use the gemstone to put it in one of its eyes. And then later, you'll come back to the same room when you find, I believe, a yellow gemstone, and you'll put it in the other eye. Wait. Electronic door puts... Oh, maybe... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. That... That... Oh. That's okay. And now that's unlocked. Okay. Oh, okay. So that one. Sorry. Unplugged my headphones on accident. Um, so that one, you're going to need fertilizer. Right now, it's just water, so it's not going to do anything, regardless of if you turn it on or not. So I would just leave it, yeah. So later on, you're going to find, I think it's called fertilizer, but it'll be fertilizer. Like whenever you find something along the lines of fertilizer, it'll be a bag, and you find it somewhere outside. Like it's a little, you just go through a door, and it's just a little outside section that you turn a corner and pick it up. So, but whenever you pick it up, you bring it back to that pump, and you need to turn, I think it's the red one, but you need to follow, like it'll show a green pump and a red pump on the ground, and one of them, so it's a 50-50 chance, right? You're not technically, it's not going to do anything, I guess, bad to you, but if you do the wrong switch, so it's either going to kill the plant, the bad plant that's in that room, and you need to kill that plant to get another one of those death masks. And if you flip it the wrong direction, then it's going to kill the like 6 green herbs that are sitting in the room too. So if you flip the wrong switch, you're just missing out on some health items essentially. Alright. Well, I think I'm getting ready to get off here because I gotta get up in the morning for work. But, if you need anything, like if you get stuck at any point, just shoot me a message on PlayStation and I'll try to explain to you how to, like, whatever you need to, or if you see me online, just shoot me a message or something, so. Do what? Alright, yeah, it's no problem. But, either way, I'll talk to you later, man. You take it easy.